gather here together on this beautiful day for about at least 10 minutes to celebrate love, to celebrate unity, to celebrate marriage. Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people who love each other. And it takes a whole lifetime to fulfill. Within the circle of His love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. Marriage is also a bond to which, in this case, a man and a woman who love each other mutually commit themselves to become a husband and a wife and to fulfill for each other, and that's the key word, each other, the obligations and duties that decision implies. Those are, among many things, mutual fidelity, respect, consideration, support in good times, but also support in bad times. In other words, a wife and a husband are each other's lover, each other's teacher, each other's listener, each other's critic, which doesn't mean criticizing each other, different thing. And very important, it is to be each other's best friends. And that is a word I always emphasize in weddings because it's one of the words, one of the phrases that people forget. Because you think of marriage as a love, when in reality, the good marriages, the more solid marriages are based on friendship. Friendship is the base of love, which is the base of marriage. I call it the Napolitano ice cream effect, the three flavors. Now, it is into the state of friendship, love, and marriage. You vote which to enter, am I correct? Jesse and Rebecca, they say that happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. You don't become happy by getting married. There's a lot of married people who are not happy. There's a lot of married people who are happy. There's a lot of single people who are happy and a lot of single people who are not happy. What that means is that getting married is a big step. It's an important thing. But happiness in marriage is something you have to work. You have to create. And creation takes imagination. When you create something, it takes imagination. So in the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is at no time taking each other for granted. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together, facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It is not looking for perfection in each other. And finally, it is not marrying the right partner, but it is being the right partner. Now, Jesse and Rebecca, your decision to join in matrimony is one of the most important decisions in the life of any human being. It's very important that you make it with your heart, but also your mind. If your heart says yes, your mind says no, you got problems along the road. The same is the opposite. Your mind says yes, and the heart says no. So you need unity of mind and heart, because the heart means the feelings, the emotional part, and the mind is the logical choice. Things that you study each other, say this is the right person for me. So both are important. They cannot be underestimated. You must learn to really know each other. It's going to take you your whole life. To respect each other's opinions and to yield whenever it's necessary to maintain your union. Yielding is a very important word in marriage. Must remember that. Every time you're driving in the car, you see a yield sign. Remember that. Yield to each other. Sometimes you can yield, I know. Sometimes you have to put your foot down, but that's got to be the exception. There's a number of rights and obligations that arise. I'll just mention three most important ones. One is you have the duty to live together, be faithful to each other, and help each other during your life. Number two, you shall protect and take care of each other. And number three, each spouse is joint administrator, which means all the decisions that you make have to be based in the common good, what is good for both. So just like in the car, you get two people in the front and three in the back. The me, myself, and I sit in the back. The we and the us sit in the front. So always think of as a team. Rebecca Miller, you have expressed the desire to be united in matrimony, so let us proceed to the most important part. I'm going to ask the maid of honor if you can hold the flowers. You guys can hold hands. Feel those hands. Remember that those are the hands of your best friend, young and strong, and full of love for you. They're holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other, today, tomorrow, and forever. Those are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build the future. Those are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. Those are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes. Tears of sorrow, but also tears of joy. Those are the hands that will give you the strength when you need it. And lastly, those are the hands that were wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness. Just a touch. Wedding vows. Say, ladies first, but when it comes to weddings, usually the groom first. So, Jesse, we'll start with you.
Well, I just want to give you a thank you for being with me. You have been and I don't just look at us having a time together. We're going home together. And I look forward to it.
We were saying that.
Now, I believe we have some rings running around. I didn't see the kids with the rings, so it's a big picture. Okay. Still take each other's rings. Now, the wedding ring is a symbol of marriage in at least two ways. Purity of gold symbolizes the purity of love, which is the most perfect of the three feelings, the hope, faith, and love. The best one is love. And the circle means eternity. So you put these words together, it means eternal love. So it's a symbol of marriage. Now we'll share the rings. You're going to be nothing with Jesse. Say Rebecca. With this ring, I pledge my life. And I pledge my love. With this ring, I pledge my life. And I pledge my love. Beloved family and friends, Jesse and Rebecca have made and exchanged vows and rings to each other before you and before me. I charge you to remind them of the promises they have made to each other today, and to help and guide them whenever they need it and ask of you. So all of you who came from different parts of the United States or maybe other parts of Puerto Rico, I'm sure Jesse and Rebecca are very happy that you're here. But by being here, you have a responsibility towards them, and that is to take care of them, to counsel and to support them. So let us show that by standing as a symbol, as a sign of your commitment towards them today. Jesse and Rebecca, remember you pledged to each other to be loving friends and partners in marriage. To talk, but mostly to listen. To trust and appreciate one another. To respect and cherish each other's uniqueness. And to support, comfort, and strengthen each other through life's joys and sorrows. May your home be forever filled with peace, happiness, and love. And so, by the power vested in me, as an ordained minister, I now pronounce you esposo y esposa, husband and wife.